getting the Probat up and running, Series 1, Episode 1, setting the project scope. In order to fix up the machine and bring it to a position where it's sitting as a truly active, redundant capacity for this business, and of course also to act as a lifeline for any other roasters that need a bit of capacity quickly, I need to first clear the area. Look, it's a bit of a mess. I use this area here to store, that area there, to store the grey bins, the brute bins, brilliant brand by the way, that I use to put roasted product in. So I've got to move those out of the way. And then see all this stuff over here? That there is the crate from the Loring. And I've had that 18 months now and I've done nothing with it. So I've got to get rid of that. If I get rid of that, then I can push that stuff back and move this stuff there. And then I will have some area in which I can get in. Getting into the roaster will then mean that I can actually ascertain the types of things that I need to fix within the actual system itself. I know front bearing for sure. I know there needs to be a new motor, and I also know that I need to do a new radial fan. I've got to buy the motor, I've got to buy the bearings, but I do have a radial fan. In this process, I also want to take the opportunity to build out a better parts library for this machine, and also maybe for the Loring as well. I could also do with building out some tools too. That little shelving over there is supposed to be tools for both these bits of kit, and I started the process. I do a lot of starting and not a lot of finishing, but I started that process some time ago and never actually came to completion. So wouldn't it be nice if, as I'm working through this build process, we'll call it, to actually have a repertoire of tools that are appropriate for the Probat and also for the Loring as well. So there you go, that is the first video in scoping out the project of getting the Probat back to a working machine. The first real video in this will be preparing the area in order for me to do the work. I have to shoehorn these sorts of project things into the standard operating of my business. I'm pretty short on time, so everything is going to be little and hopefully often. I think this could be quite an interesting journey for those people who enjoy roasting coffee or like big machinery. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm looking forward to bringing you along the journey of getting the Probat up and running again.